So we're in Hamburg Fieldstraße, and this Flakturm, we were here the other night, a couple of nights ago, snuck into a concert or something, or some sort of private function. Yeah. And there's apartments. It's actually very original. Those windows aren't knocked in. They're all designed with those windows in them, and they bricked them up. So they just utilised the openings in the cast.
We'll come here on the U line and have a look at it before it gets dark.
But apart from like knocking in the odd elevator, you know, the odd penetration here and there, it's relatively.
The stairs inside are exactly what they are.
Yeah.
What they were.
You even got the spiral stairs. So it's relatively original, and
They have a shotcrete, this one though.
yeah, we got some scaffolding up and tower cranes, so they're doing something there up on the roof. They're that over-engineered, you could probably...
Oh, that's right, they're putting the growing wall on it.
Putting a growing wall, but...
That looks a bit better.
Yeah. Go for it.
I don't know if they're just doing that to the front just to hide it from the street a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But, I don't know whether there's apartments and people are living in there. There's a lot of businesses.
I mean, there's people living in there. There's somewhere in the basement. There's a nightclub, but that's really hard to find any information about.
We went. It was actually some German people in there who didn't know their way around.
They were in there for some other exclusive thing.
There's small rooms. You know, not really that small, but as you can see. Right on the train station, that's the train line right here.
Oh, there you got like a
the barn, with a soccer field. Look how the ivy just naturally is growing on it. These ones have these.
I can't remember what generation this was.
Yeah, but those little protrusions are for only like little 20mm machine guns, compared to anywhere from 10.5 to 8 and 12.8 on the roof, depending on who you talk to and what part of the war and what time. And so the larger flaks, the little 20mm are only for diving attacks. So these things were dive bombed attack. That's what the little full barrel 20mm guns, which they all aimed them down towards the end of the war when they were being invaded. Hey? What?
This is normal.
Yeah.
To everyone around us.
Some people probably don't really know the history of it.
But it's normal.
Yeah.
They don't think about it. We walk in and we take photos and then they look at us as though we're aliens. Like we don't know what it's like. It's building. It's actually pretty amazing.
There's the original sort of entry to it there. They've probably modified them. Those side ones are obviously cut in.
Yeah, see, that's
Like I'm saying, those windows were actually all designed indoor, but were bricked up. People in those offices. It's not really... couldn't nearly have walked here than gone to the train station. We were just at that church. It would have been quicker. Is that the same church? You know, instead of walking to the train, we could have just walked straight here. It was probably, we just worked
so
out.
many churches that you're like, I don't know which one's which.
The silly thing is we caught a train to this one, but one we walked to took what, an hour or more to walk to?
Yeah, but that one was cool. We actually got to go up on the deck.
That thing's cool. Trees. The city of Hamburg. The what? Moon.
You think there's a haze on that one?
Just a little cloud.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, something like that. Sort of twilight.
I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
I think we've seen all the flat towers that we're aware of and can find. I think that's impressive.
There was we didn't go to Stuttgart, even though we had supposedly a
I didn't even know
hotel.
about that one.
Hotel room booked there by accident instead of Bergerskaden.
It's just like, what? Well, that's where I want to go next. We'll go see if we can find the tower, jump on and off the train to get to it. Be able to figure out where it is.
Yeah.
There's just a garden underneath, so we might be able to just catch one train line to find it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to film you for a change?
No.
No?
Oh. Trying to get a. It's hard to get it all in frame. Relatively that close to it.
Probably nearly 100 meters. Maybe.
Yeah, at least. So a lot of building work scheduled for it, as you can see there. that would be a unique place to have an office, go to a nightclub in. Certainly if I worked there and there was an earthquake, I'd feel safe. Lost it.
Camera gets too cold and then it won't zoom in and out.
Yeah.
Hates this weather. It must be. I don't know. Got a nice picture of the crane. Can you have a look? That's quite nice, John.
Yeah. That's the cranes up there.
Go in there again.
We'll go have a look, see what happens. Twilight in Hamburg in October.
That's what I was going to look at. Where do you think the temperature is?
It's probably 12 degrees, maybe 14 if you're lucky.
It's saying it's 9 degrees. Meant to be 6 tonight.
9 degrees.
That's what it's saying at the moment.
Probably. I think I've gotten used to the cold weather.
Should be maybe able to get back into the
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, there was a step there.
That's about close.
Just the entrance or something? No, that's not it. No. Where you going?
He's great. Freaking nightclub.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he saw, I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah.
Das war eiskalt. Das war eiskalt. Das ging hinter
Okay.
Du hast dich überall.
That's what it looks like inside. Well, very echoey. Imagine you get quite a few people in here, the echo. It's like they didn't try to. Very cheap. We were in one of the
Yeah, the other where I went in
Yeah.
before was where that spiral staircase is.
Yeah.
That must be the quality.
stairs. Yeah, heading, knock in some fire service. That's where we were crashed into last night. Cheap. I'm saying it's a.
In 6 months they can make one of these things. That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, well, if you look up the history, the company, it was a private company who made a lot of these embattlement places. And that company or a couple of those companies ended up making technology that we use every day, which is concrete pumps. Come out of the Second World War.
Technology comes from somewhere, and then
Yeah.
even if it was for bad reasons.
Yeah. Well, it would have been good if we can get into that. Have a look at that stairwell that was still.
Oh, there's a picture. Didn't you take pictures?
I think I got pictures of it. I don't think I recorded anything in that stairwell.
No, 'cause-
They're all got high ceilings. Yeah, that was in here. The original staircase. You can see the very thin, slender stairs. Yeah. Open. And that is one Hamburg Feldstrasse Flakturm Tower.
Then you got the original wall.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to cover up the front facade, which is this facade with a growing wall.
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't look so ugly and
They need
obvious in
to.
the street. But
They do need a code of render.
yeah, but then that just takes the charm away, like the one that we saw where the energy company's taken over. It just takes that charm.
No, but they look, you know, yeah,
They look like
yeah.
what they are, but
They
at
look
the
better.
same time-
I don't mind them being fixed up. You can see that they lacked a little bit in either chairs in the day and vibrating. They probably learnt all that.
It's really nice. But
Uh,
I don't know, I like the charm. So rustic look, isn't that coming back? The industrial rustic look. Now
Yeah.
we're trying to cover it all up again. Alright, that's it.
Let's go for a train ride.
Train